Hello and welcome to your daily dose of Satoshi's news. Today's day is Saturday the 10th of August 2024, the year of a million transactions per second or more. Experience the best of both worlds today at betbitcoinsv.com, the best casino and sports betting on chain. Have a little flutter in private using the original protocol and genuine Bitcoin. Right, let's see what we've got in store for us today. Check this out. So 4 suspects forced a Bitcoiner, that's a Gcoiner, to transfer Gcoin before killing him, police say. So this is a cautionary tale. It's a word of warning. Do not be bragging about anything that you're holding. Do not let anybody know that you've got any of this stuff. I remember seeing news reports of this Russian billionaire who had sort of like 300 Gcoin, getting mugged. Well, actually, like kidnapped, actually, and all that. So if you got, any amount of genuine Bitcoin, you might want to be careful. We've also got this one. So it says a crypto player's choice, MEXC's competitive advantages. I'm just want to read that myself because I'm quite curious about it. Thailand launches regulatory sandbox to test crypto services. Interesting. US policy group proposes Gcoin tax-free zone for digital economy growth. Alright, kind of interesting. Trump cautions Biden administration not to sell a Gcoin. And then we've got a little bit of history, and that'll wrap it up. Right, let's cue the music.
Satoshi, like a cowboy in the West, riding on the blockchain that they call the very best. 1 million strong, them transactions flying free. Just wait for the terror node, you'll surely see.
Here we go. 4 suspects forced a Gcoiner to transfer Gcoin before killing him, police say. Police in Kiev, Ukraine, and the country's special police unit have arrested and detained 4 suspects believed to be responsible for the foreign national's murder. Police have arrested 4 suspects for allegedly kidnapping and murdering a 29-year-old foreign national Gcoiner in Kiev, Ukraine, after stealing $170,000 worth of Gcoin. The 4 suspects, all male, aged between 24 and 29, reportedly premeditated the attack, launching their assault around midnight on July 29th, Kiev police say. Residents contacted police after hearing screams and several people beating and forcing a man into a car. Police said the victim was taken to an abandoned building where he was forced to transfer approximately 7 million Ukrainian hryvnias worth of that's a Gcoin, around 2.5 Gcoin, before strangling the man to death and burying his body in a forest. Jeepers. Kiev police also alleged the 4 men charged changed the appearance and number plates of the car used to try to conceal the crime. The suspects then converted the Gcoin into stacks of United States dollar, again because that's the only thing it's useful for, and euros before being found and detained by Kiev police. Kiev prosecutors are looking to press charges for murder, robbery, illegal deprivation of liberty, committed by an organised group of persons, and concealment of a crime. All 4 detainees face a potential life imprisonment sentence. The crypto space has been haunted by both unexplained and explainable deaths over the years. In 2022, a crypto millionaire's body was found dismembered in a suitcase in Argentina, while another person was beaten to death with a dumbbell in Bulgaria and had their body parts flushed down the drain. Jeepers. Gcoin cypherpunk Jameson Locke noted many of these criminals typically identify future victims through social media posts, public conversations and meetups and conferences. Locke strongly advises against peer-to-peer trades, particularly with people you don't trust, flaunting wealth and social media and wearing crypto-branded clothing. The general premise is that criminals are less aware of you, they are less likely to target you. Yeah, that is a very true comment there. Jeepers, that was a bit serious, wasn't it? Whoa. Right, let's get on to this then. A crypto player's choice, MEXC's competitive advantage. On August 5th, the crypto market faced another darkest moment. MEXC's data showed that Gcoin and Ethereum experienced intraday declines exceeding 15%, with Gcoin briefly falling below the $50,000 mark, spreading panic through the market. Crypto platforms are under immense pressure during times of market volatility, and some have faced outages. However, MEXC has proven its resilience and reliability throughout these challenging periods. Thanks to its significant advantages, MEXC emerged as a leading choice for investors during the recent bull market cycle. This article will explore the core strengths that set MEXC apart from competitive crypto landscape. Attracting users by generating wealth. One key aspect that trading platforms prioritize is the wealth they can create for users. In 2019, the IEO wave allowed Binance to stand out. During this almost recent bull market cycle, MEXC has similarly provided users with significant opportunities to improve their portfolios. MEXC has demonstrated remarkable performance in token diversity and listing speed. This year, with the rise of the meme coin craze and emerging markets trending such as Solana ecosystem, Trump-themed coins and cute animal-themed tokens, MEXC's listing team has been quick to evaluate and list these assets. Notably, MEXC was the first to list MAGA Trump, offering early participants returns over 10,000%. Other tokens like BOME and Nero also saw gains exceeding 500%. Again, who were sold out, it would have been a rug pull. I mean, jeepers. Delivering substantial returns to investors. Yeah, but what about those who bought in at the top? Currently, MEXC offers over 2,900 tokens for spot trading and more than 400 tokens for futures trading. This extensive selection provides investors with various investment options, catering to different risk preferences and investment goals. MEXC's platform token MX has brought substantial returns to its holders. Data indicates that the price of MX increased from 82 cents in January 2023 to a peak of $5.85 in 2024, a maximum growth of 614% in just 2 years. In comparison, Binance BNB saw a maximum increase of 193% during the same period. OKX's OKB had a maximum increase of 179%, and the maximum increase of other exchange platforms tokens did not exceed 200%. In addition, the passive income from holding MX is also considerable. Since last July, MEXC has been airdropping tokens to MX holders every month, averaging more than 150 tokens per month. This year, the airdrop volume increased, averaging nearly 200 tokens per month in the first half of the year. The total prize pool amounted to $82.88 million, with an average annualized return of nearly 90%, far exceeding that of GBB or BGB holders. These returns enable investors to enjoy substantial and continuous additional income while holding MX. Attracting users through competitive core products. Building core competitiveness through the trading product is essential to attracting users as a trading platform. MEXC has achieved high user satisfaction through its excellent service and stable performance. Sounds good. MEXC has shown exceptional stability in futures trading, avoiding malicious liquidations during extreme market conditions. For instance, on August 5th, MEXC's Gcoin USDT M perpetual futures and Gcoin coin futures M had prices lower had priced lows were 100 times higher than other competitors, helping investors avoid liquidation during extreme market fluctuations. Oh, that's interesting. So that means the traders didn't get liquidated like they would on all these other exchanges, shitcoin exchanges. This is thanks to MEXC's superior futures liquidity, which can effectively handle significant market volatility during the safety and interest of investor trades. Data shows that MEXC's USDM futures can achieve a trading volume of $39 million with a 0.5%, that's BPS, price range, ranking first globally. MEXC's spot Gcoin USDT trading pair can achieve a trading volume of $11 million with the same price range, also ranking first among all exchanges, far surpassing other competitors. Additionally, MEXC stands out with its competitive fee structure. Spot trading comes with no fees, while future trading only charges a 0.01 fee for takers. Those who consume market liquidity, these are currently the lowest fees in the industry, significantly lower trading costs and boosting potential returns for investors. Furthermore, unlike other platforms that often impose high withdrawal fees on certain tokens, mainly due to insufficient asset reserves and maliciously increased fees, MEXC has never experienced such situations. MEXC has the lowest withdrawal fee amongst all platforms, with ETH mainnet withdrawal fees even being only 1/5 of those other platforms. Finally, MEXC regularly publishes its asset reserve status, providing transparent and reliable financial security for investors and significantly enhancing trust in the platform. With its extensive range of tokens, fast listing speeds, high passive income from its platform token, stable futures trading, low fees, and positive user feedback, MEXC has set a benchmark in the crypto trading world. Whether for novice investors or experienced traders, MEXC offers an ideal trading environment to grow wealth. Wow, that's actually a raving review from a platform there. Don't often get many of those, do you? That was alright. And this one, Thailand launches regulatory sandbox to test crypto services. Thailand has been moving towards a more crypto-friendly stance throughout 2024, providing a Gcoin ETF, initiating tax breaks for crypto and more. Again, these people just don't have a clue what's really going on. Financial regulators in Thailand are launching a new project to test cryptocurrency service implementations within a dedicated regulatory sandbox. Thailand's Securities and Exchange Commission introduced the Digital Asset Regulatory Sandbox on August 9th. The sandbox aims to facilitate experiments and the development of new digital asset services. Interested parties are welcome to participate in the sandbox to test their digital asset related services, promoting innovative development in the capital market under a framework for flexible regulation. The SEC's announcement notes, adding that the sandbox officially launched today. Regulations for eligible service providers. The official launch of the Digital Asset Recovery Sandbox in Thailand comes a few months after the Thai SEC board passed a resolution approving its establishment in March 2024. The authority subsequently issued the regulations for eligibility services, including participants, qualifications, and the scope of the sandbox trials. The eligible digital asset related service providers included 6 services: digital asset exchanges, brokers, dealers, fund managers, advisors, and custodial wallet providers. The SEC noted the sandbox participants must incorporate their innovations into the development of digital asset services, the Thai capital market, or must participate in sandbox of the money market regulatory agency. Among other qualifications, the Thai SEC will consider aspects like capital adequacy, work systems, management structure, and other conditions to ensure that sandbox participants are well prepared to provide services within the framework. The participants must also specify the scope of services to reduce potential risks and impacts that may occur during the sandbox period for no longer than 1 year of the approval date. The SEC added that the participants may request an extension of their service testing period upon expiration of the sandbox. Thailand adopts more crypto-friendly stance. I don't really want to go through all of this. It's boring me a little bit. Thailand has emerged as a relatively friendly jurisdiction for regulatory cryptocurrencies. While allowing crypto transactions, Thai regulators initiated some strict regulations to protect investor rights and maintain financial stability in the country. In recent months, Thailand's financial authorities have been shifting to a more crypto-friendly regulatory approach, approving several important initiatives. In June 2024, the Thai SEC reportedly endorsed One Asset Management as the first firm to launch a Gcoin exchange fund in Thailand. The fund has a policy to invest 11 leading global funds limited to wealthy and institutional investors. Previously, the SEC amended local rules to allow some investors to gain exposure to the United States listed spot Gcoin ETFs in March 2024. Also in March, the Thai government approved tax breaks for individuals holding investment tokens to promote the use of tokens for fundraising. In January, the Thai SEC lifted restrictions on retail investors purchasing digital tokens backed by real estate or infrastructure projects. Before the decision, retail investors were limited to investing a maximum of $8,500 in these digital assets. That was actually quite a positive and promising article there. I mean, they just don't know. They just don't know what Gcoin is. They're unfamiliar with the legal and economic implications of SegWit. I mean, it's just so obvious if they actually knew what they were doing. I guess they've just been blinded by everything else, you know. It's just so obvious, really. Let's have a look at this one then. So, US policy group proposes Gcoin tax-free zone for digital economy growth. The USA Gcoin policy group proposes a groundbreaking tax-free digital economic zone for Gcoin to boost the US economy, good luck with that, while securing the dollar's global dominance. A new proposal is underway in the United States, which aims to establish the country as a global leader in the digital economy through the creation of Gcoin tax-free digital economic zone. The initiative, spearheaded by the newly formed USA Greg Policy Group, advocates for the tax-free DEZ, where Gcoin can be traded and accumulated without capital gains taxes, but with a tax on redemption. According to the USA Gcoin, the initiative could secure the US's financial future by fostering a resilient and innovation economic environment, leveraging the potential of Gcoin that doesn't have any potential whatsoever, while maintaining the central role of the dollar. Oh my god. Strategic approach to Gcoin. Gcoin has already challenged policymakers around the world to rethink traditional financial strategies. The USA Gcoin proposal argues that an outright government purchase of Gcoin would be both unfeasible and politically untenable. Therefore, it advocates for the creation of a DEZ where Gcoin transactions can be carried out tax-free while incorporated a tax redemption process to ensure revenue generation. The initiative says offering tax-free capital gains within this zone could attract investors and foster wealth within a regulatory environment. USA Gcoin says the exit tax on Gcoin conversions back to traditional currency could provide a new revenue stream for the government, which could benefit both the federal and state treasuries. As part of the plan, the USA Gcoin envisions the creation of a pegged Gcoin system to a layer 2 solution that would ensure efficient and secure transactions. Collaborating with regulators, the proposal also outlines a phased approach on how such a DEZ would be implemented in the US, starting with the president issuing an executive director to authorize the use of the Exchange Stabilization Fund, a tool within the US Treasury, originally established by the Gold Reserve Act of 1934. Subsequent phases would involve drafting legal opinions, legislative efforts, and extensive public outreach to ensure broad understanding and support. The Internal Revenue Service would also play a collaborative role in the establishment of a robust legal framework and supporting the proposed tax framework. The USA Gcoin says if successful, the implications of the initiative could be a major push towards the US adoptions as a leader in the digital economy. It also explicitly protects against government overreach, a continual concern for many in the cryptocurrency community, by enshrining the right to self-custody into law. As currently outlined in the implementation phase of the USA Gcoin plan, are slated to begin in 2025. If all legislative and regulatory approvals are secured, the DEZ could be fully operational by 2026. Honestly, all this over Gcoin. They have no idea. What's this one? Trump cautions Biden administration not to sell Gcoin. The former president continues to highlight that if the United States does not innovate in the digital asset sector, other countries will. In a recent interview with a streamer and influencer, Adin Ross, former President Donald Trump cautioned the current administration against selling the United States Gcoin holdings. The former president reiterated his stance that if the US does not innovate on the digital asset front, other countries will. He noted that China, the US's most significant geopolitical rival, is already making advances in the cryptocurrency and artificial intelligence sectors. Trump then turned his attention to praising the virtues of Gcoin industry. Oh dear. It's a very modern currency, it's a very modern form, and I know a lot of very good people that are really into that world and into the market. They're smart, they're good people, and they think it's going to be very beneficial. Again, no idea about the lawful and economic implications of a segue. Dear oh dear. The 2024 Republican Party presidential nominee steered the conversation surrounding Gcoin mining and AI towards the energy generation that underpins both activities. Gcoin mining under a Trump administration. Fred Thiel, I must be maybe related to Peter Thiel, maybe. Chairman and CEO of Gcoin mining company Marathon Digital Holdings, took the stage at the Gcoin 2024 in Nashville, Tennessee, to share his belief that Gcoin mining industry would thrive under Trump. Thiel's fellow panelists were also inclined to agree with Jason Les of Riot Platforms, saying he did not expect the policies of a potential Kamala Harris administration to deviate from that of the administration of President Joe Biden. Trump's comments that the US needs to innovate heavily in energy infrastructure to support the industries of the future have been echoed by analysts and industry spokespeople alike. They see investments into Bitcoin mining infrastructure, AI data centers as a way to reinforce the energy grid. Gcoin as a way to pay off the 35 trillion national debt. Oh, who's the national debt to? Trump recently floated the idea of using a small amount of Gcoin to pay off the US government's massive 35 trillion national debt. He alluded to the power of supply-capped assets to completely wipe away US government debt by simply appreciating against the inflating US dollar over time and slowly siphoning the value out of the crumbling fiat system. This would allow the United States to avert a full-blown economic disaster traditionally seen during currency collapses by slowly and gradually transitioning most of the country's wealth into a new store of value and sound monetary system constrained by hard mathematics. But that's... oh my goodness, Gcoin is nothing like that. Oh my god. Where are we now? So 10th of August. There isn't too much here, 10th of August. But as it's looking at a little bit of Bitcoin history, here we go. We've just got a little bit of Bitcoin talk here. August 10th is down here. There we go. Look, August. There's just 2 posts here. In August 10th, 2010. Let's have a look, see what this says. Bitcoin package repositories. Since the most common question is about where to get a stable version for the respective operating systems and distributions, I thought it might be a good idea to start collecting a number of repositories into a reference thread. My nightly builds from the SVN, not stable but always up to date, are on the OpenSUS build service. Okay. This should be moved to the development technical discussion forum. Is this one still open? Oh, right, yeah. There we go. And there was also just this from the Nakamoto Institute. This is the only post on August 10th, 2010. It said SVN, that must be Rev 128, disabled SSE2 on 32-bit. This may only disable it for MSVC and GCC. Other compilers might have different 64-bit defines. And that was August 11th. God, I just wish I knew more about this. God, be great. Anyway, that is a 22-minute show. We'll leave it there. I hope you enjoyed it. As ever, if you enjoyed these updates, please ding all donations for your appreciation to Satoshi at either Sentby.com, Handcash.io, Simply.cash, Relasia.com, Rockwallet.me, or Senti.ch. We'll leave it there. Hope you enjoyed it. As ever, be aware, take care, stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one.